Good afternoon, children. Now we are continue our next topic. This is new social and political group. Okay, so in this topic we will study about social changes and political changes. What kind of social changes have come in people's life and what kind of political changes have come in people's life. Okay, so we will see that people most probably often shift to places, one place to another places that provide better work opportunities, right, and have a good lifestyle. For changing their lifestyle and better work opportunities, people change their places. They shift one place to another place. As people settle in new places, there is exchange of thoughts, their beliefs, ideas, knowledge, and their food habits and ways of living between them and the local people. Okay, now we will see the social changes, right? What kind of social changes have come in people's life? People from outside brought new technologies like the Persian wheel for improving irrigation, the spinning wheel for weaving cloth, and firearms for warfare. Okay, besides these, they introduce new crops such as potatoes, corn, chilies, and drinks such as tea, coffees in other subcontinents. Okay, but during this period, the kingdoms grew in size and agriculture expanded according to time. They had grown their kingdoms in size and agriculture also they have expanded. Many forests were cleared to create more land for agriculture and making settlements, right? So as the forest area, which was the habitat of the forest people, decrease, some forest people migrate to new places while the others become farmers. Okay, so these new groups of farmers slowly become a part of the society and they existed outside their homes in the forest. Okay, so now they had to pay taxes after gifts and services as tributes to the local chieftain. Okay, so some farmers become economically strong as they own large tracts of fertile land, while others reared cattle or made craft to supplement their income during the lean season. Okay, now we will see the political changes. So, what kind of political changes have come in these political groups? Okay, so we'll talk about medieval period. In medieval period, saw the rise of some new and powerful regional political groups within the subcontinent. Okay, so one such group was that of the Rajput group. Okay, so a term derived from the Sanskrit word Rajputra. Rajput, this word has taken from the Sanskrit word. It means Rajputra. This means the son of the ruler. The son of the ruler. Okay, between the 8th and 14th century, the term Rajputs was used to refer to a group of warriors who claimed to be Kshatriya. Right? So, this term was used for the rulers, chiefmen, soldiers, and military commanders. The Rajputs were well known for their loyalty and bravery. You have heard also about Rajputra, Rajput, Kshatri. Now this time Ramayana, Mahabharata is going on the television. Okay, you know very well who are the Kshatriya, who are the Rajputra, Rajput. Okay, these peoples you know very well. Okay, so these all belong to the political group. Okay, so some other regional political groups such as the Marathas, Sikh, Jats, and Kayasth gained prominence during the later medieval period. Okay, so apart from the regional kingdoms, the establishment of Delhi Sultanate after the arrival of the Turks from northeast, northwest areas and setting up the Mughal Empire. They were the more important political events of the medieval period in the 13th century. Okay, so in this topic we have studied about 100 years and to 700 spanning and 700 and 1715. These periods is called as a challenge period. In this period new technologies have come and people have used, and by these changes people have changed their lifestyle. Thank you. We will continue in next video.